competitiveness ends when you stop playing the game. So when we're sort of in a friendship or a connection or somewhere where there is reciprocated energy and you can sort of tell that this person is being competitive with you in some kind of way, it can be really frustrating because, ideally we want friends and we want people around us that support us and that are happy for us, and when that doesn't happen and we have somebody in our lives that is being competitive with us and we can catch on to that, especially if we've been that way ourselves, we know what to look out for. The best thing to do is to train your brain to refocus on yourself. What does it feel like to be in my body right now? What does it feel like to kind of take that energy back by cutting off the access in my thoughts? And the more that we do this, the easier it becomes to refocus, get triggered by somebody being competitive or competitive behavior. Refocus. It happens again. Refocus. Refocus. I can't say much for how the other person's going to react, and it's not about getting the upper hand. It's not about winning per se. It's more so, when I say win, I mean winning yourself back, because this game is fruitless. There can be healthy competitiveness, and I've never experienced it, but that's just my personal preference. It's the way that I like to roll. I don't like it at all. I have trained my brain to refocus on my life and myself, and not worrying if there is somebody around me that is trying to make me feel a certain way, or just being competitive in any kind of way. All we can do is acknowledge that it comes from a place of insecurity in that other person. Remember that it's not our problem. Keep focusing on yourself. That energy and that time spent on the situation is really valuable, and that energy and that time could be used for you in your life, for experiencing peace in your day. And peace, what a beautiful thing to protect. It's so abundant all around us, and when we focus in our brain on things that just aren't giving back to us and they're just wanting our attention, just to play with it, not even to do anything constructive, but just to play with it out of insecurity, out of jealousy, out of hate, envy, it's a waste. It's a waste to worry when that energy could be, sitting in this room as I am, hearing the silence around me, feeling the emptiness of the space around me, being in my own energy, and doing something with that, creating, focusing on your goals, continuing to move forward, continuing to evolve, whatever it may be. And I think in this industry, any creative industry, it is so important to be able to refocus your energy. Just like in my last video, I went over silence being power and conflict and people coming up against you, and how important it is to refocus your energy, and how important it is to utilize those sorts of things to hone back in on yourself and your self-love, and remembering your worth. And what we don't have time for And what will never fulfill us is engaging in competitive behavior with people that are insecure. And on the flip side, being competitive with people, having that urge to sort of one-up somebody or diminish their accomplishments or make them feel insecure, or just bragging or showing off or doing anything that is purposefully inciting or with the intention to incite insecurity in somebody else. That takes a lot of self-reflection. And I don't want you to feel judged for being this way, and I don't like that it's stigmatized, that it's like, oh, there's people, they're out to get people, and like, yes, yeah, they are, point blank, period. But I used to be that, I've been in situations where I've been the competitor, and I had to really journal about it and write out, even just asking yourself, am I the problem? Being honest about that and creating a space for yourself where there's no judgment, only observation. No, oh my God, how can I do that? And just spiraling and being like, oh, I can't believe I've let it get this bad, and I can't believe that this blah, blah, blah. No. Let's bring in some empathy and remember that these behaviors and competitiveness, jealousy, envy, all of those things, they come from somewhere, and that needs to be acknowledged, and that needs to be looked at, and that needs to be nurtured, and that needs to be loved, not in a way to create more, but to hold a safe space, for the hurt or the ingrained thoughts about what this says about me. It says that I'm insecure. It says that I'm jealous. It says that I don't have what I want to have. And from that point, I would refer you to my Jealousy is Your Roadmap video, and utilizing jealousy in a way where you're not projecting it out to other people and bringing other people down, but you're using it to build yourself up. What does this person have that I want, and how can I give it to myself in an authentic way that it looks and feels like me? Because that is where success lies. Success lies in authenticity. Success lies in being able to acknowledge our shadow and pick it up and hold it and nurture it like nobody has before. These parts of us feel so shameful. And that's why it's so important to have empathy for other people when they're doing this to us. Or if we feel this energy on other people, having both of those perspectives is so valuable. Having empathy is so valuable, because if we can pick up the darkest parts of ourselves and we can hold it and we can tell it, I see you, I accept you, you can be here, you're allowed to be here, you're allowed to exist here in this space, then it allows us to have that ability for other people. And it's not always hard, it's annoying. Sorry, it's not always easy. It's annoying when people are being competitive with us, especially when we clock onto it, but that's why it's important to not focus on that, to refocus on us and our peace, because peace feels so amazing and it is so worth protecting, and you deserve to feel peace. It's okay to fail. Just keep getting back up again. Keep moving forward. And trust me, your life will be so much easier. But we have to have empathy for ourselves during that time. Whether we are refocusing off of somebody that is doing this to us, or refocusing our energy because we're doing it to other people. You've got this. And I believe in you. And please remember that there is enough success and abundance for everybody. Okay? There is no lack. You are allowed to have what you want. You're allowed to want what you want. And other people are allowed to have what they want too. So focus on you.